All right, we're back in Georgia. We're at Watson Mill Bridge State Park. We just settled into our site. We're gonna go down and register real quick, get checked in, and then we're going to explore the bridge and the day use area and the river down there. But we're back in some warm temperatures. It's 76 degrees. And there goes Tammy's phone. That thing's been hollering all the way down here from the mountains. It's been going off like crazy. But anyway, we're gonna explore the day use area after we register, and then we'll come back up here and show you our campsite, and then we'll show you around the campground itself and share information that we have on it. We'll be tuned right back in here in a minute. And a quick look at the map. This is located in Comer, Georgia, the northeast portion of the state. And a very rare treat, we get to drive our truck across the Watson Mill Bridge itself. The bridge was built in 1885 and still stands strong today. Its maximum height is 9 feet. And just think, its original use was horse and buggy. Oh yeah, plenty. Plenty wide. Look at that.
Doesn't sound too
Ooh, wood. How's your swimming skills? In case it collapses on.
It doesn't sound too
Yeah, listen to it creaking and cracking and. You wanna drive through?
No.
So you're gonna walk all the way through for me to pop out on the other end?
No. I don't think you're supposed to walk through it.
And here's a nice side view of the bridge, and I did not realize that it was actually that long. It didn't seem like it was that long when I drove through it, but yeah, she's plenty big. And notice the picnic table with the charcoal grill right here. That would be a perfect spot for a weekend picnic. Look how smooth that river is, but wait till you see what's going on the other side of the bridge. Woo! Whoa! Pretty cool. Oh, I'm gonna get down here.
Can't walk down that much.
road. Can I get through there? Wow. Wow, look at that. That is amazing. Finally knocking this place off the bucket list. There's Tammy and her friend way over there. Way over there. Nice, look at there she goes. She's waving down. Alright. Think I had enough. Let's head back. Battery's almost dead. Here we are, site number 9, pull through on the outside of the loop. Gravel pad, gravel living space, firing, tree for shade, a picnic table. So the site has electric and water only. There is a dump station for the park. The electric for our site is 30 amp, and there are some sites in here that have 30 and 50. So anyway, we're gonna walk around and show you the campground itself. All right, guys, as far as the campground is concerned, it's not real big. And every single campsite in this campground is a pull through. They're on the inside and the outside of the loop. I'm going to try to show you all of them because they are all unique. Some of them have like beautiful little drop-offs from the side of the mountain. Some have like a little wooden deck with a railing. Some don't. So there's a correction. There is a total of 3 back-in sites out of the 21 RV sites in this loop. Plus there is 9 sites over in an equestrian loop, which happen to be closed for the season. This is a really nice campsite right here. This is number 14. I love it. It's got this railing. Look at that. Look at that. Look at the woods. Man, this is awesome. Talk about rustic, secluded. Not utterly alone for off-grid type camping, but look at that. Nice, beautiful pull-through site with a drop-off for your living space, and then enclosed in a fence. Picnic table, kind of in its little enclosure of its own. I like this site. But we would not fit in here because of that tree and that tree. Come on, Mama. Hey, kids. Some of these sites have really sharp turns with trees on the edges, so they're going to be recommended for smaller rigs. This one's number 19. It is a huge site. This one would be good for big rigs. And another site that would be awesome for big rigs, site 21. As you can see, you just pull right in a straight shot. Even though that tree is really close on the end down there, but you just pull your rig straight out into the road and then make your wide turn and you will clear that trailer. That's site 21. In the center of the loop, you have a group shelter and a shower house. All right, this is the beginning of the campground loop. Site number 1 is a host site. Site number 2. Two sites are back in. Everything else is a pull through. Ain't that something?
Yep.
That was site number 6. This one's 7. You see from the road, it is paved. The entire campground is shaded. It is wonderful. All right, so that's really gonna rub you nose. And Cooper's peeing in the background. All right, so that's a wrap for a quick tour of campground. So be sure to check out the covered bridge. That is really awesome. And by the way, check this out. Here is the view from our campsite. It just drops right down the hill. Beautiful woods.
Pick my phone up. Pick my phone up. You didn't see nothing either.
Look at the trees. They're loaded with pine cones. So I have a feeling we'll be hearing these tonight as we're trying to sleep.
Okay, now it's truly going home day. Back to Florida. Unfortunately, the end of our long 10-day trip.
as usual, Georgia State Parks did not disappoint. We sure liked it here, and we think you would too. You should consider subscribing to our channel. You never know, we may be guilty of adding to your bucket list. And as always, thanks for watching. Two for the road.